Hello everybody again. It's Eric from the Boys and Girls Club. Today we're going to talk about mental health. In this time of COVID-19 and other social and political upheaval in our country, these kind of strategies probably will be more useful than they normally would be. But day to day, they're a great strategy to employ to keep yourself both physically and mentally healthy. And your physical and mental health are combined. They're tied. Often people think of them as separate, but they work together. So let's get started. Our first suggestion is one that I know that most of you guys are familiar with: listening to music. There's a reason why you want to always have your tunes on, because there's something about listening to music that recalibrates our brain and relaxes us. So listen to music. Generally speaking, music that is slower and at a slower tempo is probably going to relax you more. Other musics that are louder and more aggressive might not have the same effect as a calming, soothing music. But you decide what's best for you. Next, we have progressive muscle relaxation. Now, this is a form of meditation that's important. And what you do is you either sit or lie down. And the lying down position is the recommended position for this. And you tense up each of your muscles one at a time and release them throughout your body. Starting with your feet, usually, curling your toes, feeling your ankles, stretching your calf muscles, moving up to your thighs, your back, and your neck. And you do this in a slow progression that would take up to 60 to 90 seconds. And you can repeat. Our next one is deep breathing. You often hear this from adults about just breathe, just breathe. This is important to remember even for me. This is one that I often have to remind myself. To take a deep breath, hold it, and let it out your nose. Breathe in through your mouth. And let it out your nose. Doing this in combination with the progressive muscle relaxation is a tremendously effective tool. So don't forget to deep breathe. Write it down. Not one of my favorites, even though I love to write, but journaling for many people is a way for them to express their feelings without consequence, in the sense that nobody's judging them, because they're the only ones that are reading their journal. It's important to get your feelings out one way or another. The way I personally do it is through artistic expression, by creating, at least doing one drawing a day. But many people do a regular, just written journal, and that's very effective for them. So don't forget, write it down, but also you can draw it. Get some fresh air. Easier said than done, right? Particularly in this time of quarantine. But don't hesitate to take a walk around the block if you can. Go sit out on the porch if you have one. Find a place where you can get some fresh air. Get a family member or a friend and go to a park and walk around. Don't forget to remain social distant during that time, but it's important for you to remember to get outside, get some sunshine, and breathe in the fresh air. Go for a walk or a run. Once again, it's important for you to get exercise, whether it's getting fresh air, and these two kind of go in hand to hand and make sense. But if you want to get fresh air, you can go for a run while you're doing that as well, or a bicycle ride. Just get some exercise. It doesn't have to be strenuous, but don't forget to stay active during this time where it seems like we're being encouraged to just stay home in front of the television. Fuel your body. That's a pretty much makes sense, right? But what did we talk about last week with regards to nutrition? Don't forget to pay attention to what you're putting in your body. You don't want to eat a lot of sugar and a lot of junk food. You want to try to focus on those things that you know are better for you. Vegetables and fruits are the primary, then grains, and don't forget your protein. but do your best not to eat a lot of junk food because that won't fuel your body. That might make you feel full for a bit, but you want to try to focus on the best nutrition possible. So that's what we have for you today. Don't forget to keep your mental health good. It'll help you keep your physical health good. They both go hand in hand. One does not work without the other. So it was great talking with you today. I hope these techniques helped, and we'll see you soon. Bye.